Welcome back. We've got some breaking news now. Now, we've heard about the Fed possibly backing a digital dollar, but now we have one Fed official who says he's skeptical of the use case and has concerns over the security of a Fed-backed digital currency. We're joined now by Yahoo Finance's Brian Cheung with all of the details on this breaking news. Hi, Brian.
Hey, Chris, well, only about 15 minutes ago, the tape dropped on a speech from Fed Vice Chairman of Supervision, Randall Quarles, with a pretty scathing rebuke of not only the prospects for a U.S.-issued digital currency or a U.S. digital dollar, some people have called it Fedcoin, but he also had scathing remarks with regards to Bitcoin. I want to walk you through those remarks to the Utah Bankers Association again about 15 minutes ago. He was talking about the idea of a U.S. digital currency. Again, this is something that the Federal Reserve is exploring. They haven't necessarily committed to launching one, but he said that he has some skepticism about the use cases for it, arguing that some stable coins that would be backed by U.S. dollars or other types of assets might better serve the need for quicker and more cross-border transactional payments than, say, the issue is right now. He also talked about the idea of security concerns, saying that a U.S.-backed digital currency, if it were used in, say, a digital wallet that people would have on their phones as opposed to using some sort of Chase Pay or Apple Pay, might present its own type of digital hacking risks if people wanted to try to get into people's Fed wallets or whatever it is that they might call that. So again, I want to emphasize this is all purely hypothetical. The Federal Reserve will have a white paper later on this summer where they'll be soliciting public comment on whether or not the Fed should issue a digital dollar, but it seems like at least one Fed official says that's not a good idea. And then one last point worth mentioning, he talked about Bitcoin and seemed to say he didn't have many good thoughts about the use of that particular asset. Quote, unlike gold, however, which has industrial uses and aesthetic attributes quite apart from its vestigial financial role, Bitcoin's principal additional attractions are its novelty and its anonymity. So it seems like at least one top Fed official saying he doesn't see a very strong use case for Bitcoin, and he highlighted that it's a very highly volatile asset. Now, of course, for Bitcoin itself, it looks like there's not too much price movement, still looking at about a 34,500 handle on that particular asset as far as pricing goes right now. So it's not particularly moved by these comments, but of course, always worth watching when these top Fed officials talk about cryptocurrencies. Again, something very interesting worth watching in the coming months, guys.
All right. Thanks so much, Brian, for bringing us all of those details.